So the question we're asking today is, how do you keep your love going on? How do you keep the marriage buzzing? How do you keep the energy high? How do you keep the relationship exciting even after 20 years?
What?
30 years or 40 years?
Okay.
What is the magic formula for keeping the love you had for each other buzzing? Okay, how do you keep that energy and vibe going? That's what we want to answer today, and I'm going to start today. So I'm going to cook a very delicious stew soup for you, and I'm going to start by boiling the water. So how am I going to start by boiling the water? I'm going to start by saying that love is not really foundationally about emotions. If you miss it and you start the journey on a high, it will be difficult to build on the high. So what you want to do is you want to start a relationship not based on the high of feelings, but based on logical, calculative, intelligent reasons that this person is my friend and we can work things out. That this person, we connect on a number of other levels beyond my emotional feeling at the moment. And then we have something typically small that we can build and grow. Same principle in business, same principle in family, same principle in every enterprise. It starts with relationship as well. I would rather be a part of something great that starts small than something great that ends small. So the first thing is, let the foundation of that relationship be basic enough and connected on many levels for you to be able to start. And then from there.
And I like how you started, because every relationship, whether business or whatever that goes on to become something big, starts from communication and thrives on communication. And for me, that's like the heartbeat or the engine that makes a marriage last through the different stages, whether low or high, exciting, not so exciting. Whatever the times may be, communication helps to navigate different phases. And communication, sometimes when people hear communication, it sounds like a big thing, and couples need to really come to terms with the fact that they should talk about anything and everything. The fact that we're different should bring a lot of spice and ginger into the relationship. Okay, I may not be a football fan. Thank God he's not so much of a strong footballer. But if it was that much into football, I would have gotten involved, in football, So,
Arsenal.
Huh? From since when?
We are topping the charts.
Oh Jesus! Okay, that's why.
We're on second to the top.
Oh my God! But talking about anything and everything, the basic things, very serious things, and for each person not to feel, I'm not that much into this. It doesn't matter what I'm into. The fact that we need this tool called communication to take our relationship into higher levels, we should make it a very, very important thing for each party to want to participate in. So communication for me is a strong one. Okay,
so I like that of communication. And remember, we're cooking stew here. Yeah, mine is boiling the water. She's adding the ingredients. I'll come and check the temperature. And I'll say, I like to analyze relationships from a journey point of view. Every relationship is a journey. It's a start and there's an end. Yeah, the end is the most part, but there's an end. So you are building up onto that journey. And in our own journey, for example, our journey will be 20 years this year. The marriage, the friendship, or the commitment to relationship is 25 years already.
Yeah.
The friendship is over 30 years. So we've been on a journey. It's a journey. Yeah. And that journey has different things that get introduced to it along the way. What I feel is you need to understand that it's a journey. And you need to journey with somebody that you can journey with. It means in that journey, there will be bumps. In that journey, there will be places where you need to slow down. In that journey, where you need to accelerate because something is beginning to chase you. But if you are going on a ride with somebody you can go on a journey with, it means we can communicate, we can converse, we can speak each other's language. We don't have to have the same language, but at least we have a few norms that always bring us back. And I think a very essential part of that journey, forgive me, one essential part of that journey is God. Because it is my values and my beliefs and my convictions that makes me never get too angry not to be able to communicate. So I know that yes, we can disagree, we can have fights, but God says do not go to bed, with an unresolved issue. Be angry but not sin, do not let someone go down on your anger. So even when I'm angry and I want to go and sleep, I'm saying to myself, I need to resolve this. So I'm able to come and say, babe, let's talk about this thing. I don't like the way I'm feeling because I don't think it's good. Let's handle this issue. She also feels the same way, she has similar convictions. That provides a boundary around where even when we feel like scattering it or spoiling it, something brings us back together to resolve it. The Bible says the three-string cord is not easily broken. Okay, that alone, yes, we can have vexations that will bring us to a place where we don't talk for 3 days and 2 days, but it has never happened in 25 years because we have that third party in our relationship that makes us feel like hypocrites every time we allow communication to break down.
And talking about not going to bed angry, sometimes it feels, when somebody is listening, I feel like, people, they must be angels, There were times we went to bed 3 a.m., 4 a.m. because we will not sleep until the matter is resolved.
Don't ask what we are doing.
We shall try to resolve the matter. And that was in the first few years of our marriage. It was really stressful as far as, from the way I was seeing it. But today, when you are talking with people, it seemed like we had done the really hard work back then, in the early days. So now resolving an issue before going to bed seems like, maybe you're driving with, some people, after driving for some years, I know some people they drive with hand, they put no hand ahead. So maybe for some of those things, we don't really have some of those struggles, but in the first few years, we had times 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. because we will not sleep until we resolve.
And let me give you a perspective. Somebody will be listening to this and feel, because you're both believers. I think there's complexity that happens with believers. I'll give you an example. So, as a believer, if we have an issue, for example, with sex, the guy feels this lady is doing like this because he knows I have no doubt. I can't just get angry, storm out of the house, and go and look for something else outside. Okay, there is a one dedicated course for life. So sometimes in marriage, the tendency to feel taken for granted, to feel this person doesn't, understand, and all those things also exist there. So it provides its complexities. But that whatever the issue is, you need to resolve it because there's somebody who you are accountable to that is beyond that marriage. Yes, you love your wife. That love is a feeling you have when things are okay. There are times when, if you really, really have an opportunity and they put a pillow in your front and say, punch that pillow, as if the person is angry, you can destroy the pillow. Okay, but because you know that it's beyond two of you, there's a God to answer to. It's a journey. And that journey, it's going to pass through different trajectories before you get to where you're going. So you enjoy that journey, and of course, you're riding with God.
So, just bring it to on the light kind of note. How do you keep the fire burning? There was something we started a couple of years ago, and that's we used to have dates every week, a day every week where we would go out, either to watch a movie, to have dinner. We worked together now for how long? 16 years.
16 years.
Yeah, we worked together so we see each other practically most of the day. So we understand. See finish can enter. Yes. So we created a system to ensure that every week we have date nights and just go out after work and all of that. And we kept that on for a couple of years until Nadem came. Okay, Ifeoluwa came 3 years plus ago, and because we had already settled into. Our children were grown. The older children were grown, so we're already settled. We could plan ourselves, and then Ifeoluwa came, and everything wanted to do good, And along the line, we had to just sit down and say, "Hey, we need to reenact this thing. We need to wake this up. So we tried a couple of things. How do we get this thing, going out and all of that back on track? And after different things here and there, we decided to have when anniversary is 25th of October. So every 25th of the month, we have our date night. So that's what we do now. So so being deliberate and having a system to ensure that you are that dating part of you, that me and my girl kind of thing, needs to really still stay in place to keep the fire burning.
And in case someone is listening out there and is saying, you can be going out, is it not money? Where am I going to? Let me say, one of the things that relationships require is creativity.
Yeah.
And somebody said something that
I was more creative before now.
Somebody said something that's not left me. It says strategy is a requirement when finance is limited. If you have abundance of resources, you don't
think much.
But if you don't have, then you need to be strategic and creative. And that means you can leverage things on let's work together. let's stroll. So
Yes.
some exotic strolls can work.
Yes.
You can go and price fish. You know you're
Yes.
selling fish
Yes.
and try to buy fish with whatever and eat as you go. You can have creative ways. There are creative ways.
Yes.
You can go window shopping together.
Yes.
You can, you can jog. You can do a variety of things.
Mm.
You can cut your coat according to your cloth.
Yes.
Okay, so don't say, it's because I don't have money. No. There's something you have now that I
That
don't
you
have.
can work with.
We have passed through the phases where
Yes,
we
we
didn't
have.
really have money.
Yes.
And we have passed through the phases where we really have, and then there's so much money and there's no time.
Yes.
So you need to be creative. If you don't have money, you must have time.
Yes.
If you don't have time, you must have money. If you don't have money, I don't have time, you have problem. That problem can become a financial, marital, spiritual, and problems in different ways. So if you need to be creative and have a strategy to say, you know what, we need communication, we need contact points, we need reset points to always put that relationship on fire. And in the next time when we're talking about this, because I think it's getting long already.
Yes, it's getting long.
Because I wanted to delve into the merit of sex.
No,
But
not
you
today.
can watch it.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So please, this is our channel. It's a live chat with CMI. I am CM.
I'm MI.
Do not forget to like, comment,
Comment,
and
subscribe.
and
Turn on your notifications.